Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news. August the 1st is the new deadline for tariff negotiations with the US. It's an endlessly moving deadline, born out of frustrations at being unable to make any meaningful deals. Over the weekend, Canada reported something of a surprise because their labour market strengthened in June. Not only did they generate 83,000 new jobs in the month when no gains were expected, their jobless rate dipped when it was expected to rise. Canada also released May building consent data over the weekend, and it was also unusually strong, up at a 12% per annum rate from April. From a year ago, the June consent values were up 5.1% on an inflation-adjusted basis. By any standard, this is very good too. And perhaps we should note that the US dollar has fallen 11% from the Trump 2 January inauguration to now. In the whole of the Trump 1 presidency, it fell a net 10%. So the decline in the value of the greenback is just getting started this time, it seems. Holding American assets by foreigners is going to involve sinking currency pressures, although buying them will be easier. And it will become much more costly for American investors to buy foreign assets for the same reason. With fiscal mismanagement rife, it's hard to see this improving in the next few years. And some of that uncertainty is leaking into company balance sheets. Credit rating downgrades now exceed upgrades in the listed US corporate scene for the first time that has happened since 2021. Company cash balances are now shrinking. Not fast yet, but that is a turn. More companies are losing investment grade status. All this goes to the heart of company valuation levels. The forward 12-month PE ratio for the S&P 500 is now over 22, far higher than historic benchmarks. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now at 4.42%, unchanged from Saturday, but up 10 basis points for the week. And the price of gold will start today at $3,355 an ounce, little change from Saturday, but up a net $18 for the week. American oil prices are still just over $68.50 a barrel, while the international Brent price is just on $70.50 a barrel. That's up $2 for the week. And the Kiwi dollar is now at 60.1 US cents, unchanged from Saturday, but down a half a cent from last week. Against the Aussie, we're up 10 basis points at 91.4 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're holding at 51.4 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today still just on 67.6, but down 30 basis points for the week. You can get more news about the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.